What's going on, guys? Today is gonna be a good day. Today we are putting a skirt on this bad girl. We've been waiting on the skirting. Finally came in, we got it. So that is what we are gonna try to tackle today. Never owned a mobile home, so never put skirting on before. But like any other DIYer, I watched about 3 YouTube videos and we're gonna figure it out. So y'all just sit back, relax, and we're gonna get it done. Got it all sorted out to kind of see what's what and what I got. And tell you a little bit of backstory of how we got this. Got to give a shout out to Clayton Homes in Hattiesburg. They gave us all this skirting for free. We didn't pay anything for it. This is all pretty much, whether you buy single wide, double wide, doesn't matter. The same amount of skirting is delivered every time. So this is pretty much all the leftovers that they have. And so we're kind of doing them a favor by getting rid of it, and they're doing us a favor by letting us have it. So I got it all sorted. These are the pieces that go on the ground. This is the part that you actually screw onto the mobile home. There's still some skirting left right there on the trailer. I got a whole bunch right here. These are the finishing pieces. I'm a little worried that's not enough finishing pieces and that's not enough ground pieces. I don't know yet, but it might be. So let's get started and start putting it on. Let's go. Alright guys, we got the top piece all the way around, everywhere. So the next thing we got to do is the bottom. But before I can do the bottom, I got to level it out in some places and that kind of thing. So I got a hoe and a rake. We're going to see if we can level some of the spots out in the bottom. We'll put the bottom piece down and we'll keep rocking. It's actually going pretty fast. It only took us about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes to do the top, so not bad. So let's keep going. All right, guys, got the bottom pieces around as much as we could. We actually ran out, but let me show you what it looks like. It doesn't look the greatest, I'm gonna be honest with you, because our ground is so uneven from rain and that kind of stuff. But I think what I'm gonna do is, as I'm putting the side skirting on, I'll move it like I have to, but it'll work. Look, it'll be good enough, okay? So let me show you what it looks like. So got it all on the bottom there. Got it going through here. As you can see, it's pretty uneven in a bunch of places. I'll have to just kind of move it as I'm putting the skirting on. But anyways, got it down. And there's a couple places I had to dig out, like right here, a couple on the other side, but it'll be fine. So let's start putting the skirting on and see what happens. All right, guys, so I kind of got this corner going here. I went ahead, put the skirting in and then the top cap. I was trying to just get an idea of what it looked like and kind of how much wiggle room I got as far as, you know, when I'm cutting them, how much space I got, but looks pretty good. Got a little bit going over here on this side. This is kind of what I was talking about, like how much, you know, how much variance do I have, which I think I'm good. So we're gonna keep going. Whew, all right, guys. It's been about 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. And let me show y'all what we got done so far. So we got this front done, and then we got all the way down the side done. We did the bottom, the skirting, and then the trim piece up top. So we've got this whole side done, which I think it looks pretty good for someone who's never done this. Still a couple pieces that got dirt on them from when we got them, but we'll wash them off later. But so got all that done. I think it turned out pretty good. And we made the curve and stopped right there. And so I got all that done. Still got this side and the back to go. But I think we're gonna call it there for today because we got to get ready for some dinner plans we got. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. Just got back from church. So now we'll get started on finishing the skirting. And I think what I'm gonna do is, this time starting out, I'm just gonna go ahead and measure all the pieces I need and cut them all at once. That way maybe it'll save a little time. So we'll see about doing that real quick. All right, so about 28.5 inches roughly. See if that'll work everywhere. 28.5, it'll work there. It's a little bit higher here, so about 27. What we got here, about 26 or so. So it starts out at 28 and 27 and 26. So what I'll do is I'll cut 3 pieces, 28 inches, 3 pieces, 27, 3 pieces, 26, see how far that gets me. And then we'll go from there. So let's get to cutting. So now I've got all this done, but now I got to finish the bottom part and make this curve. So I'm about to do that right now. I'm not going to have enough of the bottom trim to actually finish today, but my plan is I'm going to go ahead and lay what I have, get the skirting on, and then we'll have to go back and get some more of the bottom pieces, and I'm thinking I can just slide them up under there. So I don't know, we'll see, but we're gonna try to get as much as we can done today. And anyways, let's keep going. couple hours later, and as you can see, we have gotten it all done. So we have gotten the skirting everywhere. So we've got all the skirting on. We ran out of the pieces that go across the bottom, and then the top trim piece there we ran out of, but that's all right. Then we talked to Clayton Homes. They said not a big deal. They'll give us what we need to finish. But yeah, got it all done. There's the back side. Go around the front, see what the front looks like. Went ahead and got the front done. Phew, I think it looks pretty good for somebody who ain't never done it before. So, that turned out good enough. Like I said, we're not planning on leaving this mobile home here forever. We're just living in it till we get our house built. So, it's good enough, baby. It'll work. So, we went ahead and got the yard cleaned up and got all the trash and everything picked up. So, as y'all see, all that's been picked up. So, next thing we got to do is we got to treat ourselves for a hard job well done, baby. So, went and got some hamburger patties, and we about to cook on the grill. So, let's get the grill going, and we're gonna cook some burgers and have us a cold grilling beverage to end the day. All right, I went ahead and cleaned the grill out from the last time I used it, so grill's clean. Let's get some charcoal. Probably enough for what we're gonna do. There's just something about, I don't know, working all day, working all weekend, and then rewarding yourself. Look, if you just work all the time and never reward yourself, that ain't no fun. And you don't get burnt out. It's just not a good look. You gotta reward yourself for your hard work. And me, look, I didn't get this big from not eating. I like to eat. So, I like grilling. And it's summertime. And in the summer, I like grilling a lot, coming out here. It's just, I don't know, it's almost therapeutic. So, I like charcoal grilling. That's just my preference. Some people like gas grills or pellet grills. Perfectly fine. I'm a charcoal guy. I like cooking with charcoal. It's always, to me, it tastes better. Just my opinion. You know, you gotta practice, learn the craft, get good at it. And this grill here, I think I may have talked about it before. I'm not real sure. This grill, my dad built this grill for me as like a housewarming gift thing for the last house we bought. And it's just a propane tank or some kind of tank, and it works out really well. It's due to it being kind of on the small side, it gets really hot. So if you're trying to slow cook something, it's not really the best grill for that. But you know, cooking burgers and that kind of thing, it works really good. And once we get the house built and kind of get everything settled, I am gonna get me another grill. I've really been looking at those offset smokers. I really want one, but to buy one, them things are like $4,000 or $5,000, and that's a lot of money. So unless this YouTube channel takes off, I probably won't be buying one. But I am looking for some propane tanks or something to hopefully maybe build one, so that's always an option. But this grill here, this grill does really good for what we do for just my family. So anyways, let's get it going, let the charcoal warm up, and then we'll throw some burgers on this thing and start grilling, baby. All right, I think the charcoal is good now. So we're gonna put the grates in and get some burgers going. All right, so like I was telling y'all, this grill cooks really hot. So what I have to do is I put all the charcoal on one side of the grill, as y'all saw. And then I put some aluminum foil on this side where the coals are covered. So, and I'll put my whatever I'm cooking on the other side. And the way it kind of works is, it kind of works like a smoker a little bit. The heat will come up, hit the aluminum foil, come across, and then go up. And it works pretty well. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. All right, got my grates in there. Make sure they're in there good. There we go. All right, got the grates in there. Let me show y'all what I was talking about. So this is what it looks like in the grill. So as you can see, I got the aluminum foil over where the charcoal is, and I'll actually cook over here on this side. So it actually ends up working out pretty well. So next thing I want to do is let this heat up for a second, clean it up, and then we'll throw some burgers on. It's been warming up for a minute. So now let's clean them grates off real quick, and we're gonna throw some burgers on. Right, good and clean. So we're gonna get the burgers going. These burgers, look, I know a lot of y'all are probably thinking you ain't no real cook, man. You ain't no real griller. Buying store-bought patties, come on, man. Well, I bought store-bought patties. All right, these patties, the last time we bought them, they turned out pretty dang good, so I don't care what anybody says. They are just the market side Walmart brand patties, already seasoned. Stick them in there, and they turn out pretty good. And sometimes I get a little saucy, and I'll patty my own out and season them myself. But y'all seen me working today. I'm hot, I'm tired. I ain't got time for that. So we're gonna just use these. I'm a firm believer that you got a good fire going, good grill, good flavor, they'll be just fine. So we'll let these sit on here for a little while and do their thing, and we'll come back and check on them in a minute. Okay. All right. I think that's gonna work. So we'll let them cook for a little while and see how they turn out. Actually, while those burgers are cooking, I totally forgot to show y'all something. I'm sure y'all been wanting an update, and I completely forgot about it. It just slipped my mind. We got a lot of stuff going on around here, and yeah, I mean, you know how it is. So let me show you. Let me give y'all an update on a couple things. First update is on the shed. As you can see, shed expansion is coming along really well. Before you know it, this thing will be about a foot or two longer. Really looking forward to that. Put some more stuff in here. So, shed expansion is going great. Give you guys an update on the chicken coop. By the way, chicken coop's doing great. Have lost 2 chickens, as y'all know. They're, yeah, I don't know. The whole hog situation, not good. But we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Let me show y'all what the coop looks like now. It's inside the chicken coop, still looking pretty good. We do have a few more additions to the family. Got some little babies right there. They are Rhode Island Reds, and I think those black ones are, I think they're Barred Rocks, but I don't know that for sure. And then here's some of the other ones that come to check us out. Say, hey ladies, how are y'all? Just living their best life. We do still let them out in free range, just like I said we would. We just have to be real careful and make sure we're outside until we can deal with the hawk or figure out what we're gonna do there. But the rest of them are still doing good. Here's all the ladies out in the run. Those two ducks right there, they will not leave. We have tried to put them out in the pond a few times. I'm going to eventually build a duck house and put out there at the pond. Just hadn't made it to the priority list yet. But these ducks, we let them out all the time and throw them in the pond, and they just keep rushing back to the chickens. They think they're chickens. I mean, it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. They just, I don't know. They think they're chickens now. So, I don't know. I'm still debating on whether I want to waste my time building a duck house or not, because it may be pointless. Every time we let them out, they come running back to the chicken coop. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do there. Here's the remnants of what was going to be a goat log cabin that I started on and stopped working on it. And there was a little bit more to it, but I've slowly been taking it down. It's right next to the coop here. And I know I really hadn't been talking about the whole goat situation. I told y'all we were going to get goats, but long story short, we're not getting goats anymore. Well, let me rephrase that. We got a goat. We did end up getting a goat. And the goat didn't make it. There was something wrong with the goat. No fault to anyone. No fault to the people we got it from. It just, I don't know. Something was wrong with it. It was sick. And it didn't make it. And we just decided no more goats. So we may get some later on down the road. I don't know. But look, we got enough going on right now. We don't need nothing else, okay? So not doing goats for a little bit. So that's kind of the story behind that, because I know some of y'all have been keeping up with the channel, probably wondering where the goat's at. Not coming. I'm sorry. Rabbits. Last bit of the animals we have. So we had 2 rabbits. Cinnabon, Honeybun, y'all saw. Honeybun, I'm pretty sure, is gone. I don't know if she got eaten or if she just ran away. But Honeybun's gone. Hadn't seen her in probably 2 weeks. Cinnabon is still around. Still hopping around. I think I've showed y'all in some of the past videos. The rabbits got out and we ain't been able to catch them. We ain't been able to catch them since. They're just wild rabbits now. Cinnabon hangs out. He hangs out in the yard. He's around. We see him all the time. He comes out in the yard, eats grass, and, you know, does rabbit stuff. But, you know, you just can't get close to him. So, it is what it is. So, we got a rabbit now that hangs out. And, look, he's doing great. He's growing like crazy. I mean, it's the biggest freaking rabbit I've ever seen. So, I don't know if he's drinking water from the pond. He's got to be, because there ain't no water out. But he is growing like crazy. So, anyways, wild rabbit. It is what it is. But that's kind of an update on the animals. I think I just stepped on something. That's an update from the animals. So, let me check on the meat. Make sure the burgers ain't burning. All right, it's been about 15 minutes or so. Let's see how the burgers are doing. Burgers are looking good. Go ahead and flip them. I'll try to rotate them. So what I'll do is I'll put, that one will be the new front one. That one will be second. Let's This one here go to the back. All right, guys, it's been about another 15 minutes. Let's check these burgers, see what they're looking like. Looking good. Let's go ahead and move them again. All right, guys, it's been about another 10 minutes. They're looking good. We'll go ahead and take them off the grill. Good looking burgers. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for the day. Me and the girls, we're about to eat supper and call it a night. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.